Hiya traders, so it's Beneki here, and in this video I'm going to quickly talk you through one of the ways you can use my footprint charts to find a great entry into the market. But before I do that, let me just give you some quick context. This chart here, this is the VWAP chart. I have the black line is my current day's VWAP, and these grey lines or zones here are the deviation band extremes. When we have a flat VWAP, we can call it a balanced environment. So we are rotational, which means basically we can look to fade the deviation band extremes and do a mean reversion. So that's what that looks like on the VWAP chart, which we'll get rid of now. So I was looking for shorts from up here. Also, this depth disto study of mine triggered as well as an extra indicator. We've also got my daily market profile, this green box I drew out here. That is telling me that I had an area of interest, a supply zone, which let me just I'll make that bigger, drag it across for you so you can see where I drew that zone out from. I can find it quickly. There we are. So basically, this is where I drew my zone out. Let me just delete this box for you so it makes it a bit clearer. And we can see we've got a value area high and a high volume node. So I was waiting for price to come up into this area, then I'll be looking for a rejection. We've got the extra confluence of that flat VWAP with the deviation band extremes I just spoke about. So now all we need is some footprint confirmation, which we'll get into now. So we got him from up there. Now the footprint, so I've entered here with 5 pip stop loss. And I'll tell you the reasons why I put my stop loss there and entered there right now. It was because of the footprint chart. I'll drag this over for you. So you can see we came into the bands, which is a deviation band extremes. We then had here absorption taking place. We then had here an increase in volume, an increase in sell side delta, telling me that sellers were getting very aggressive in this candle. We then got this red box form, and that's one of my indicators that I set up to show stacked imbalances within this candle of a significant percentage. So having seen that, I became very interested. I could then see here, again, loads of volume, buying and volume. However, as you can see here, we couldn't penetrate this stacked imbalance, which is where investors were again going to be adding to their orders. So having seen that, which becomes a line of resistance, if you want to call it that, I entered my short positions, and then you can see yet again, massive selling, massive volume, a stacked imbalance form again. Here, we couldn't penetrate that stacked imbalance, and the market's auctioning lower. Again, loads of selling taking place, loads of volume, loads of selling. So this was my entry criteria after seeing this big stacked imbalance form. Having rejected from my point of interest, I could get an entry in here, stop loss just above the stacked imbalance, low risk, high reward trade, simple as. We're now coming down into this area where I'll probably be looking to close out my position, or the majority of it, to play it safe. So that's what that looks like, guys. Hope you got a little bit of value from that. That's just one of the many ways that I use my footprint charts to find a timely entry. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Cheers.